Concerning me, peeps, what's up? We're still talking about UFC Rio. I'm John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion and the MMA expert. That is Paul at Villarreal right there, joining by phone now. We're talking about the next fight down the card. We're talking about Shogun Rua versus Forrest Griffin. This is a rematch. Griffin won before, but what's going to happen now? Now, there's all kinds of different plots and subtext in this situation. My personal opinion. All personal opinion, only knowledge, in fact, not casting aspersion, all fair entertainment, parody purpose only. Check the disclaimers and all disclosures included in the description. Now, Paul, we kind of disagree on this fight. You've got Forrest Griffin, who's been a big mainstay of the UFC ever since The Ultimate Fighter. Him and Bonner going toe-to-toe, and he's done great. And he's even held the belt of the light heavyweight championship. Okay, so when he beat Jackson, now, he beat Rampage, and he's beat Rua before, but we've seen Rua kind of coming back and getting his stuff going on. Now, he just lost to Johnny Bones Jones, and some would say that, you know what, Bones kind of punked him out. We're going to talk about all that and more, but first I got to tell you about this. Arrow Caddy here, check this out right here. Arrow Golf has sponsored us for this month for our new videos and the videos that we shot for them. Arrow Golf is paying us for this sponsorship, and they also have given us this free Arrow Caddy here, which is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. Cedar Joyner of Arrow Golf is my cousin, so I want to tell you all that. Make sure you look at all the disclosures and all the disclaimers, including the description and at the end of this video. But here's the thing, like, we shot some videos with these guys, and you can check it out and check out our videos we did. We were actually on the golf course. I thought, in my personal opinion, I'm not a big golfer, but in my personal opinion, I thought this is pretty cool. It's 20 bucks. Look, if you're a golfer, you know someone that is, you might want to check into this. You might want to check it out right here. I think they look really nice. Could be a good stocking stuffer. Might be something that you might want for your golf game, so check that out. This is so crazy to me because I'm just so torn on this one. I can't quite decide. And this is, again, our first prediction. On the one hand, I see what you've been saying, other people saying, hey, this is rematch. You've got Rua, who, okay, he got injured in that Jones fight early on with that knee. And now he was getting better. And we saw what he did against Machida when he just got him with that punch, dude, and stopped it on that strike situation on that rematch. And maybe Rua's good at the rematches. And now he's in Brazil, and he really has something to prove here. And he wants to get back at Forrest Griffin. I got that. On the other hand, Rua's up and down, okay? And what kind of Rua's going to show up in the ring? And has Rua seen the best days? And Forrest Griffin, he's big, he's 6'3", he walks around off, when he's out of the fight, 230 plus, something like that. He's a durable guy. So I don't know. At the same time, is susceptible to the strikes. If you're a great striker, like a Silva or a Rua, and you can start doing some different things, you can snipe Griffin. I don't know. This is a really close situation for me. I have to think, but you know what? Forrest has a way of winning fights. But I'm going to ultimately go with you right now, Paul. I may change my mind on it now. I'm saying this is a razor close situation. I have to think if you're ever going to get motivated, this is the fight they get motivated for. So I'm going to give the slight edge right now to Rua, but I'm reserving my prerogative to flip that prediction here. So I'm saying right now, early prediction, 55% Rua over Griffin, but I'm not even making a prediction as to how and why. I really need to learn more about this. Paul, I know you like Rua here. Tell us why.
Okay, the first fight went down between these two men in 2007 in UFC 76. It was Rua's first fight in the UFC. It's kind of getting used to that, getting used to the cage, just getting used to the UFC in general. He might not have been getting used to the cage, but he was getting used to UFC. Now, if I remember correctly, Rua was coming off of knee surgery coming into that fight.
Right.
And he had been on for a bit. People remarked that, he looked a little soft, his cardio wasn't that good. And as you mentioned, if Rua is the fighter that we think he is, and that most of the MMA world believes that he is, an exceptional all-time great, basically, he is going to beat Forrest Griffin at UFC Rio. I cannot see him losing this fight. He should be perfectly motivated, as you mentioned, coming off of the John Jones loss, which was very comprehensive. As you said, a lot of people look at it, kind of a beat down or embarrassing loss. This is in Brazil. This is one of his greatest moments in his career. He's got to win this fight, and I think he's going to win it and win it handily.
So we'll see what happens there. And look, he absorbed a lot of damage there from Johnny Bones Jones, okay, until the fight was stopped. And I like Griffin. Griffin's a big guy, but he's no Johnny Bones Jones in my personal opinion. So we're going to see what happens. But again, I'm really on the fence on this one. It's very close. The early prediction, very early, is for who. I may easily change my mind on that as I learn more about this. But what do you think about this? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with Paul? Do you have a different idea? You tell us. Comments below. Subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the 4-time national champion and the MMA expert. And if you like this video, please repost it and like it down there. And we will see you next time you're watching Conservative New Media.